Hey, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something cool. I think it's cool. You click the video, you should think it's cool. We are going to fit a storage cabinet. Right here, we have just about enough wood, but I need to get another 2x2 and some hinges. I actually needed 4 2x2s. Might have done my math wrong. We'll find out by the end of this video. My carcass is gonna be 23 inches high, and these are half an inch thick, 3 23-inch long boards now. 20, because inch and a half. Concrete, the best sandpaper. I bought this pocket hole jig from Craig whenever I made that bed. I'm gonna be using pocket holes to assemble the whole thing. Measure the thickness of this piece here. I'm gonna put this to 1.5. You clamp this piece onto whatever C-clamp you have. At this point, this is a better time than any to stop the video and let you know that I'm not a professional. I'm just a hobbyist. I like to do new things. So I'm not expecting perfection here, just as good as I possibly can with the knowledge that I have. And hopefully help y'all out too. Okay. Not too bad. My sink would be right here. This is cut at a slant. I'm already getting a little bit of cracking right here. Maybe I have to put it right here. So I did not think about the van tapering in. Should I make the cabinet taper in? But if I don't, I can get more room inside here just by a few inches. Not something I already thought about. To maximize as much space as I possibly can, might as well just have this in line with the bed. So that's what I'll do. 13.25. Ta-da! Magic. I'm glad that was easier than I expected. I thought this was gonna be so much harder. I think I'll connect it right here and into the frame right here. This is a self-tapping metal screw. It's another day and we're back at it. The goal is to basically have something that flips up this way, a drawer that pulls out here, countertop, storage, and storage. Just some tips as I go along. Drill it all the way through, back it up, only until just the nubs coming through. And then the other hole that you drilled, you can just line it up right there. It's perfect. It's so awkward to handle because this. I should have really invested into a speed square. Moment of truth, does it fit? Okay. We have all the bits cut. Alright, so the amount of screws that I used was a bit overkill. I wanted to be as secure as possible. This is the simplest method I know. Here it is. It's a nice friction fit. My mic died, so there might be some crusty audio. So I think I want the hinge to come out here. So I will do the face first, then the top. Let's just see how strong this is. I mean, because if it's gonna be holding up a board this big, and it's gonna be 3 of them, they have to be pretty strong. Good news is that I'll be using longer screws to the end grain. So not to worry, my friends. Let's keep going. Got the measurements. Need to mark the middle of this 2x2, as middle as I'm gonna get it. So these bottom pieces on both sides will stay attached permanently. I only have 2 sizes of screws. I have 2.5 and I have 1.5. I'm gonna be attaching this 1/2-inch ply straight through like this. So my 2.5 will be way too long. That's not gonna work. And these guys aren't long enough. So I marked my tape just far enough to drill a setting hole or whatever it's called. I've already tested the theory on this. I am unhappy with this reveal. Works exactly how I wanted to. It locks it here, and when you push it out, it catches the drawer so it doesn't fall fully out. I'm happy with that. Looking good so far. It would take up a lot more room if I were to make it outside the van instead of me building it to the shape of the van. I just installed these hinges. However, it's a very snug fit. So I'm gonna mark where the hinges are. I kinda dig that friction fit. These drawers are so wonky. Oh my gosh. Whatever. I'm happy with it. It's a fresh new day and I've got fresh new eyes. Overall, I'm extremely happy for what I've created. First time ever doing anything like this, but I wanted to look a bit more finished, a bit, you know, better. I don't know. I messed up this cut line. This isn't really even. Gap isn't the way I want it to be. So before, and after. Looks a whole lot better. Now it opens and closes, because I also installed this guy. And I made a little handle for the drawer. So the next line of business is to build a shelf about right here that can hold mine and Tara's duffel bags. So it would be perfect if we could just get into the camper van, set up our duffel bags. That is the goal. These woodworking projects take a lot longer than I expect. Maybe I'm being a bit naive, coming into a new skill that I've never done before and thinking I can create something truly amazing in just a small amount of time. That's just not the case, and that's okay. Well, this tapers from being thin to thick on that side. I went from thin to thick, about like that. Maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower. I don't know. And I'll figure that out after this short break. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you all enough. And because of that, I'll be doing a small giveaway of a shirt just like this, and I'll be making them myself. It took me a long time to create these shirts, and I went through a lot of trial and error, and they will continue to get better. But for right now, this is what they're gonna look like. We have the Astro right here, and on the back it says keep on chugging. And why do I like keep on chugging? One, because I got this van with over 200,000 miles, and it was barely running. It was not taken care of, and it was just chugging along. And I think no matter how low you get, no matter how beat up you get, just keep on chugging, you will make it. And the winner will also get a Chugging Astro sticker as well. In order to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is comment hashtag Astro. It can be within your comment, it can be at the front of the comment, it can be at the end of the comment, down below. You'll receive a shirt and a sticker. And once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be announcing the winner, probably in a video. There'll be one winner from the comment section down below, and there'll be one winner from my Patreon page. And all my patrons will be getting a sticker as well. And of course, I'll make this shirt in the size that you desire. And that's just a little thank you that I can give y'all. I wish I could do more. After all, I wouldn't be here without y'all. Because I consistently had a C in math, I'm not the best in it. So we got the dummy square, and in order to get the angle here, put the square at an angle, and you just press upwards to get the angle that you want. I've already kind of cut one here, so I'm gonna cut two more real quick. Is it perfect? No, it's perfect to me. I should have really thought about how I was going to install these shelves a little bit more in depth. That will fit 2 duffel bags just fine. It could be a bit more sturdy, but I don't think even 2 well-weighted duffel bags will break it. So that's a problem for future Chris. And this is very sturdy, and of course this ain't going anywhere. Now, there's definitely enough room to get in and out of the van still. It didn't faze me one bit. This will also be most likely a table at some point. We have a pretty large drawer, which I still need to clean. And another flippity flip. I don't have the complete cost breakdown, but I'm gonna say that the plywood was about $30-40 each. I used 2 of them. I used 2x2s, what, $4 a piece, 8, I don't know exactly. hardware. This is probably a $100 to $200 project. Not too bad. In the next video, I'll be hopefully modifying those seats that do not recline, that do not have an armrest, and meshing them with these seats that do have an armrest and that can recline. The hognell type material on these seats is very rare. If you want to see that video before anybody else, check out my Patreon. I have a link down below. And that'd be one fantastic way to support this channel. And I also want to thank all my patrons, NCJJ, my newest member. And if you're going to tackle this project, just be patient and you'll get it done. This is Chris with Buildout. I always appreciate and respect one another. I'll see you next time.